If you're an elite coach, a functional fitness athlete, or preparing for high-intensity endurance racing, you already know that chasing a visible six-pack through endless crunches is a biomechanical fallacy. The timeline to revealing the rectus abdominis is dictated strictly by thermodynamics, your baseline body fat percentage, and precise muscle preservation during a structured caloric deficit. Let us examine the physiological reality. For men, the abdominal wall begins to emerge through the subcutaneous fascia around 15% body fat, with peak vascular definition occurring between 10 and 12%. For women, baseline visibility starts at 20 to 22%, and deep cuts form between 16 and 18%, accounting for essential physiological adipose tissue and hormonal health. So, what is the actual time frame for this adaptation phase? The clinical threshold for lipolysis without catabolizing lean muscle mass is 0.5% to 1% of total body weight per week. If an athlete starts at 20% body fat and targets 12%, this requires an aggressive, highly periodized 12 to 16-week macro cycle. Starting at 25% pushes this timeline to a dedicated 6 to 8-month journey. However, the critical variable most trainers overlook is abdominal hypertrophy. Progressively overloading the core through heavy functional resistance such as heavy farmer carries, compound lifts, and metabolic sled work increases the cross-sectional area of the rectus abdominis. Thicker muscle bellies press against the fascia sooner, meaning deep definition can become visible at slightly higher body fat percentages. Furthermore, extreme metabolic conditioning without adequate protein synthesis will cannibalize your lean mass. Maintaining a high protein intake, targeting 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight through high-quality sources like dense dairy proteins or soy-based options, if you follow a plant-based protocol, is non-negotiable to sustain your basal metabolic rate. A severe deficit without proper fueling crashes your metabolism and leaves you with a depleted, flat midsection rather than dense athletic definition. You must optimize your macronutrient partitions, manage cortisol levels to prevent visceral fat accumulation, and respect the mathematical timeline of fat oxidation. Subscribe to Loki Metalhead Fitness channel and Instagram account.